One of the core use cases of the Keeper platform is the capability of encrypting and protecting confidential documents, photos, and videos with end-to-end encryption. Files that are stored in the Keeper vault are encrypted with zero-knowledge AES 256 encryption, which means that only the user has the ability to access their stored files. These files can also be shared with others, which are end-to-end encrypted from vault to vault using elliptic curve cryptography. In this demo, I'll cover how file storage and sharing is activated in the admin console, and then I'll show how to use the features in the desktop vault and mobile app. I'll first log into the admin console, and I'll use my SSO provider, which is Microsoft Entra ID. The admin section is where you provision your users and teams from your identity provider. Here in the node which your users are provisioned, you'll set up your default role policies. Role policies control several capabilities around file management and sharing. You can enforce the use of two-factor authentication in addition to the conditional access policies at your identity provider. You can set up custom record types, which are templates that define what kind of content and fields can be stored in the user's vaults. Here I have a custom template called Legal Template. So let's say I'm part of a law firm and I have a very specific set of fields that I need to capture. Granular sharing policies control who can share passwords and documents stored in the vault. You can control if sharing is allowed between team members in the same tenant, or allow sharing outside of the Keeper tenant to other users from other tenants within the same region. You can also control whether sharing is allowed when files are attached. And you can control if one-time shares outside of the organization are allowed. This is typically used for sharing files with a vendor or a contractor or a person who does not have a Keeper account. All file-related actions such as uploading a file, downloading a file, or sharing a record is tracked and monitored through Keeper's Advanced Reporting and Alerts module. This provides event-based reporting that contains information such as the user's IP address, location, software version, the record identifier, file identifier, and other metadata. You can run reports right here in the console, or if you're using a third-party SIM solution like Splunk, these event logs can be streamed directly into your SIM provider's collector endpoint in real time. Now I'll log into the Keeper Vault using the SSO provider. I created this shared folder called Secure Documents and Discovery. Here in this folder are several records which contain files related to a legal case. I'll add a new record to this folder using the Legal Template record type and drag and drop some documents. This record type has a date field, email, name, and I'll just fill them out and save. Folders can be shared to either another Keeper user or to a team, and these teams can be defined by your identity provider. Teams and users can be given view-only, edit, or reshare permission. The shared users can be time limited, so you can revoke access after a set amount of time. Individual records and files can also be shared to other users. And the individual record shares can be time limited as well. If allowed by role policies, users can also create a one-time share. One-time share links are useful for sharing a file with an outside vendor, contractor, or third party. In this case, it's set to be revoked after 1 hour. One-time shares can be opened with a QR code or a link sent through email or a messaging platform. I'll open this link in an incognito window to demonstrate. This record is now cryptographically bound to this device. After an hour, the file will no longer be accessible. A record can also be saved as a self-destructing one-time share. In this scenario, the record is going to be deleted from both sides after the file has been downloaded. This way you're not left with files laying around in your vault that you don't want to retain. In this case, after 5 minutes, the record and file access will self-destruct. For automation and migration of files into Keeper, we have a toolkit that we call the Keeper Commander CLI. This is useful for IT admins or developers to either bulk add content or build automation workflows. For example, I can open Commander and I'll quickly create a record of the legal template record type in the folder that I set up. Then I'll upload an attachment to this record. Files and changes are automatically synchronized between all shared devices with end-to-end encryption. That wraps up our demo of secure file storage and file sharing in the Keeper platform. Thank you.